just gonna be like this.
Well, okay.
No audio this time.
I'm just gonna be like this.
Oh my gosh, are we up? Yes, is this happening? I'm sorry. Right now, I am on something completely different right now. I don't know what you guys just saw, but I just saw Iris die, and it's not a flash of what happened before. It happened. Church of Erni has taken over my life and ruined everything, and it just happened.
Go ahead, boo. Go ahead and boo.
Seriously, guys,
you can't stop time.
I'm seeing the chat go crazy. If you guys can do me one thing, and everyone, just say boo. Just say boo to Erni. Boo Erni right now.
She was gonna die. We saw it from the beginning. It was just there's just no stopping.
Do you see?
It's written in time.
Sarah
is going to happen.
Sarah is in shock like Joe right now.
Like
literally, when that happened, he saw his daughter die. He didn't have a tear. They were just like, it broke him.
You know what? Just seeing flashes of the future, and like we already saw her die like 5 times, and this sixth time was still just as sweet.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like, Erni, you're really gonna hold on to it, and you're that bad of a person?
What? She needed to die. She needed to die. I think we're gonna. If anything, we're either gonna get a better Flash or another emo Flash. But either way, we're gonna have a better Flash. Because you know what? Savitar is awesome.
Really? Savitar is awesome?
He's awesome.
I mean, he did.
Did you see how much ass whooping his suit freaking handicapped kid Flash, and he wasn't even in the suit, and he took out a Flash. His suit took out another speedster.
Dude,
he doppelgangered them. The suit beat them. He went to another Earth and beat the crap out of them. He's like, "You're not gonna shoot me," and then kidnaps Iris, and then just stabs her yet again. Like,
you know what? It never affected me until it actually happened. And now that it has happened, it's no joke. I didn't get feels were tears, but it hit me.
I just can't believe they actually did it.
Thank you.
How do you not
believe they were going to do it?
Like 5 minutes right now. Just 5 minutes.
How do you not believe they were going to do it? They told you from the beginning they were going to do it.
Yes, but I didn't believe it.
I didn't think. No. You do not. What did I tell you guys in like one of the first episodes? It's like you take all these. It's like a Kung Fu Panda quote. It was like you take all these paths to try to avoid the real outcome. But all you're doing is taking the same path that's eventually going to lead to the destination.
Yeah.
They tried to avoid it as much as possible. Try to use all these hints, but all they did was make it happen. Him trying to avoid all this stuff, well, Savitar knew every single one, and ended up getting the Philosopher's Stone and causing that whole thing to happen. Now we have a loose Savitar. I think. Wait, does this break? Will this break this? No, he still has to create himself.
Yeah.
Well, now that that's done, he has to. Yeah, he has to try to what? He has to still push Barry to end up making a bunch of whatchamacallit.
He has to create a bunch of remnants.
But that's the thing. If I was Barry, I'd be like, you know what?
No.
He doesn't.
This is my finger.
He'll do an.
That's it.
Yeah, he'll do it. He'll pull an Eddie Thawne.
Yeah, congratulations. I'm not gonna do it now. Oh, you're so happy that you killed Iris, right? Guess what's not gonna happen? I'm not gonna make you. So ultimately, this will all wipe away.
Yeah. And will it completely reset like a Flashpoint?
Well, you have to remember, he's been speeding. Now, this is the thing. I don't know if it will. Actually, it won't even reset. It would just, he's not created, but this Savitar lives outside of time. That's the whole thing. We talked about this last time. Since he's a speedster and he's been doing this whole thing, he lives outside of time now. Yeah, so it won't Eddie Thawne him.
Yeah, but he's told them though. It's like the more that you time travel, the more the rules go out the door.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying.
So how is he not just
just
go time travel some more and like?
But that's what I'm saying.
Erase his flashback.
No, he's time traveled so much. Savitar himself still lives outside of time, so it doesn't matter. There won't be a course correction that will wipe him away and Eddie Thawne him. It won't happen. He won't be Eddie Thawne. That's it.
He won't be Eddie Thawne.
He won't be Eddie.
Well, wait, no, hold up though. There is some connection because we saw that when he erased his own mind, he erased his mind too. So they got to be connected in some way.
Yes.
Yeah.
the
So I
only
mean,
way that we're gonna
if
do
he
it is
could
if
possibly
Barry's-
Eddie Thawne him.
Well, the thing is, the
would
whole-
mean Barry would have
That's
to
what
kill
we're calling
himself.
it, Eddie Thawne him.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Start
to
Eddie
Eddie
Thawne.
Thawne him unless Barry kills himself.
But Savitar said finally gives the reason of why he's killing Iris.
Because
we know-
I have to exist.
Yeah, because if he doesn't exist.
Exactly.
So then that kind of leads down the path of, okay, well, you killed her, you still don't exist unless I create all these people to go after you. So it could actually work that way.
If he does have a fear of it, then there has to be a reason why.
Yeah,
So
he's afraid of it.
So he is afraid of it. Huh.
Either
That is
way,
very true.
Iris is dead. Let's
I
say,
don't
hey,
think
hey,
they're
I
gonna
don't really
dead.
care if you cry.
I don't think they're gonna
She's
keep
happy
her
about
dead.
it.
I don't
I
think it's
thought
gonna
I-
Hey, wait a
Say-
second. Wait, doesn't Rat House have a podcast called She's Dead?
Oh, geez.
So as soon as they finish with How I Met Your Mother, they're gonna do Flash season 3. She's dead. Oh yes. Wait, Matt, are you in here? Let's check on the chat, please.
Okay.
These guys have been so patient.
Oh my
and these guys
God.
have been booing.
Hi, kids. Hello, Oscar Lopez, Ryan, Not So Ninja Steel. That's what I'm
I
gonna
love it.
Jalen.
Yes.
Heart to Jalen.
What's up, Jalen?
Super Samurai. Ernie, you're in the
Ernie
chat.
in the chat? That's not bad, man.
I was in the chat.
Matthew
Yeah, I was-
DaCosta, Barry better fucks Avatar up the next episode. I agree with you, sir.
Oscar
Blackwing,
Lopez.
Carlos Martinez. Just indulge. Just indulge.
Love that guy.
Every time I hear
Yeah.
his name, I like in my head I read Justin's bulge.
Robert
How does that make sense? You hear just indulge.
I
Like,
apologize
that's what
if I
it
just
is.
In my-
butchered
in
the
my-
crap out of
my
that.
dyslexic
Oh my
mind
God.
goes Justin's
Welcome,
bulge.
Tomotron. Not for long,
Wait, what
Ernie.
is it? Tomatron, what? Oh,
Matthew
man.
DaCosta likes that you were quoting Kung Fu Panda, by the way.
Hell yeah, that was a dope ass movie. All
You're
of them.
welcome.
They're all great.
Oh my god. Oh.
But I don't think she's dead. I don't
Push
think
it
she's
to
like
the
dead, doornail dead.
Push me to the edge.
I
saw Iris dead. Push me to the edge.
Because if she
I
was
saw Iris
dead-
dead. It's horrible. I'm not happy with it.
well, I'm saying if she was dead, then what's gonna happen in the finale?
She's gonna
I don't
stay.
know-
She's gonna
I don't
stay
know
dead.
what's gonna-
she's
okay.
gonna stay dead.
They
And
do
then they're
too
gonna bring
much.
an Iris from another Earth and be like, "Oh, she's a stray Iris that was like is a speedster for some reason." And then they can
Iris
fall in love
does
with the
become, in the comic, Iris does become
There
a
you go.
speedster.
So
around
this
the-
Iris is dead, and then we're gonna get another Iris from another Earth
In-
that's actually badass that I will like, and she'll be a speedster.
Like Earth 2 Iris?
In this time,
I liked her a lot.
In this storyline, there is a moment where that Iris, during the whole Savitar kind of story that they're having, where it's another Barry that comes back
Yeah.
to course correct things, and he's wearing a blue suit. This is where they got the whole Savitar story from. And he shows up, but yet there is a Savitar in the comics too. But anyway, that Barry comes back to go ahead and fix it. And
Anyway.
it's once in Future Flash. It's that kind of whole story. And then when he
I
comes
don't know
back to go
that
ahead and do it, well,
How do we sound,
the
Ernie?
once and future Flash. So he comes back, and when he comes back to do it, or pretty much take care of people, there is a moment where Iris does get the Speed Force. Like she taps into the Speed Force and has powers for a little bit, and then they have to take it away from her because something is coming to kill her. Like the Black Racer comes and like kills. Oh, it becomes a whole big thing. But yeah, there was a time where she does. Maybe they will give her powers, and maybe they will go from another Earth and bring an Iris
Yeah.
that have powers. But maybe one thing that we do know that did happen is Church of Erni was right.
Church
And
of
they're
Erni.
Church of
happy.
Ernie happened.
So, can we now talk about what do you think Joe's gonna do now? We saw his super like. You said something interesting.
Okay, I did, and I was
So
gonna
something
say,
interesting.
okay, Ernie was so Ernie.
no,
Joe was so
Ernie
stupid.
was like,
Literally, no. Okay, if we could do a recreation of what happened, like literally, we'll
I
count
squeal-
down.
I squeal
we'll,
like a
we'll
little
count
girl.
down and we'll do all our reactions.
I squeal
Right,
like a
right.
little girl.
At the same time. 3.
wait, what's
Okay.
this reaction to like
Oh,
the
when she
moment?
got-
to
when
the
she
moment,
dies.
to
The moment of
right?
the stabbing?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Ready?
I'm ready.
3.
This is me.
2, 1.
that was my reaction.
That's literally what happened, guys. Literally, I felt feels. Sarah was just like Joe, and Ernie just giddy like a little
I
schoolgirl.
squealed like a
He
little pig.
loved it,
That
and
was
I
so
can't
cool.
believe, man. Ernie. Oh,
So we
geez.
see Joe rooftop.
Joe, okay, he's so stoic. He's so like lost. He's broken, dude. What else can you be? You're in so much shock. Your daughter, and you actually see it. I didn't even get to pull the trigger because he's so fast.
What was that
has
gun
to
for?
kill him. That has to kill him.
What was it
Hold
good
up.
for? What was it good for that he was holding?
Hold up.
Uh-huh.
Tomotrion,
Timotrion?
can you please read that comment for a second?
Maybe they used the face swap tech? But who did they kill?
HR. Who felt guilty for giving away her position.
But
No, didn't
I don't
Barry
think
have
they
it?
Sacrifice it.
Didn't Barry have it when he
that
was over there?
That was earlier, but when they
But who's to say he
when
doesn't
they-
have another
yeah.
one or have that one?
When they got everything all back together.
Just
and they're
saying,
sending
I like
everyone
where your
everywhere,
mind goes.
That's actually pretty good, but I mean, that means they would just sacrifice HR like that, though. Like they'd allow them to. I don't think they would.
Well,
Even though
and
they
also,
did allow-
and also,
they did
and
allow
also
I
Barry.
don't think anyone would know it was him. That's the whole
true
point.
because
I
Barry
think
can't know.
Because that's actually a really good point because he put on his hat and didn't he like he's supposed to be holding down the fort,
Yeah.
put on his hat and said something like until next time or something like that.
Oh my
That's actually a good
god.
one.
Right? Didn't he say that?
I'd be
my God.
so pissed off if they did that.
I would be so happy. If
I
they
mean,
did
enough
that.
of the fact that she'll still
That
be
would be
alive.
great.
It's like
Yeah.
they would completely. They brought HR in, made us fall in love with him, and then
But then
take him away.
Maybe they just are bringing back the other one.
Yeah,
No.
they could again.
There will
Yeah.
always be an HR.
That's
like
true.
we're never not gonna
There will
have
always
one.
be an HR.
Not HR.
Not
There'll be a Wells, but not an HR. There's
no,
only
yeah,
one
that's
HR.
true.
That's
There's only one
fair.
HR.
I'm never
Always
gonna.
be
I'm
a
never gonna
Wells.
have the coffee again. I'm never gonna have. I'm gonna have to start bringing the drumstick in.
Well, if
Same.
that actually happened,
I think that's a really
And-
great theory.
dude, that is an amazing theory. Yeah, overwrought with guilt.
Overwrought
he
with
goes
guilt.
ahead and just without telling anyone talks just to Iris and says,
You stay here.
You stay here because this is what we're gonna need you right now." She says,
Wait,
okay.
no,
he
hold
kidnapped.
up,
He
no.
kidnapped because
No,
what's his name already
no,
kid-
that doesn't
he
matter.
already took- He already took
Because
Iris.
he ratted her out and he goes to the other Earth. And then then
That's
he
right.
kidnaps Iris.
He's
and
had
I'm
Iris
pretty
since
sure.
then.
Yeah, since
He's had her
then.
since
So it's
then.
not possible. It's not
He's had her
possible.
since then. I was thinking about that. I was true. That's why I stopped. He's had her since then. Remember, he took her. That was so good. I would have been so happy if that happened to be the case. But so, I don't know how they're gonna fix this. But once again, Joe was sitting there, and I wonder if he did have the thought of, if I never took Barry in, if I never said, okay, I'll watch this child, my daughter wouldn't die.
Yeah.
I wonder if that, like, I mean, yes, he's probably had that thought before, but how much is it ringing true in his head right there at that moment? I wonder if that's exactly what's happening for him. It sucks. Iris is dead, and I don't know if I can take it. I don't know if I can take it, man. I knew it was going to happen. I don't know if I can take it.
Oscar Lopez also agrees IHR is going to sacrifice himself. Who knows? But Iris gets taken on IHR. Yeah, he
man.
also pointed that out too.
And did you notice at the beginning, Barry kind of, in a way, offers Iris, like, a last meal? It was that kind of feeling where he says, "What do you want?"
Oh, okay. When
Name whatever you want.
I knew it was gonna happen.
And she says, "Caviar," and it was like, "Oh wow!" Like, you know, just okay. I'll definitely get it for you. Yeah, I know she used it as a device just so she can record that message, but it's kind of dark to say, "Oh, well, what do you want?" Anything. Like, you know, 24 hours is coming. This is essentially your last.
I knew she was
dinner
gonna die for
meal
sure
or
when she
something.
sat down with Joe and started
Having that
When
conversation.
she gave
That was a foreshadowing conversations that people have when
when
you're
you're
about
gonna
to die.
Well, so when she took off the ring, and there was a lot of course correction going on in this episode.
Why
Wally's
Wally
legs-
wasn't there?
Well, yeah, but Wally's legs break,
Yeah.
and his back.
back, so he's healing.
So he's gonna be healing. That's what happens to him. Then we have the ring. She takes off and gives to Joe. That's why she didn't have the ring. We pointed that out. We have also the bit where, man, I had so many things I wrote.
But there was a lot that
Cisco,
changed.
Cisco going to meet up with Killer Frost.
Yeah, but
So
wasn't
she can-
Flash there during his vibes?
Not
Barry
during the
was
fight.
there too.
Barry was not there during the fight.
During that
During the
that
forest
vibe
fight? No,
No.
during the forest fight, the forest fight,
It was just
Barry
the
was
two
not
of
there.
them.
It was just the
Was
two
it
of
two?
them.
Oh,
Barry
okay.
would have definitely stopped him from getting his hands frozen, dude. And then what else? Let me see. I'm going over my notes.
How awesome was
the
that
legs,
cannon though?
Oh man, the cannon was.
That was like straight up. It was like
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Also, it was like Ghostbusters to cross
You
the
said it.
streams.
Dude, there was so
Don't
much.
cross the streams.
Don't cross the streams. There was so much. Like besides that, let me see. Oh yeah.
I found it dumb that they went through the whole entire heist They went through the whole entire heist for
Right.
her to give it to them anyways.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Barry watching this.
But we got Snart, and that's kind of the best part about it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We got a little bit of Snart.
We got
And
Yo,
know I love
you
him.
just kept talking shit about Snart, and I love Snart.
I
and you
love
just,
Snart.
It was just because of his speech impediment.
Okay, you guys have to
Yeah,
tell me.
see?
You guys are watching the show. You guys watched it. You tell me Snart wasn't even more snarty than ever before. Like, he literally was mustache twirling almost in there when he's like, see, listen to me. I know what's going to happen here. See, we're going to break in and we're going to get everything done. Like, it's literally what he did. He went full on Snart. It was great, though, because
Yeah.
I missed him. And I was so glad to actually see him back on TV. I was excited. But he went full on Snart. You guys heard it. You guys heard it. I mean,
Yeah.
you loved it.
I do,
You
because
loved
I love
every bit
Snart.
of it.
I love that guy
Every
so
bit
much.
of it.
That is so awesome. Even like they were talking, they spent 5 minutes talking about how badass his Volt is. He was like, 37 seconds.
Yeah, he's like,
That's-
I'm a little rusty.
I'm a little
Yeah.
rusty.
But it was cool that we did get the connection to the crossover.
And Shark Week.
And Shark Week.
Shark Week.
That's right.
Dang it.
That's right.
They had their very own Fluffy.
They had their
Harry
very own
Potter
Fluffy.
people.
That's right. That's right. Guarding it. That's exactly what it was. But it was dope.
And he
like-
fell asleep.
Oh, that's true. Just Fluffy fall asleep with the music instead of music. It's
Yeah.
cool. And Snart only knew that because of Shark Week.
Well, if you think about it, it does kind of vibrate and harmonize, creating the icicles. So in a way, there was low pitch music playing.
What?
And nothing, never mind.
I don't know what you're saying.
So-
Super Samurai says it was funny when Barry was on the heist with Snart and he had all his hair down in front of his face, all emo, like trying to be
Exactly,
badass.
right, dude. Well, I'm gonna put my hair in front of my face and I'm ready to kill. I am. I'll do it. I'll do it for Iris.
Give me your gun.
Give me your gun.
Give me your gun.
Come on, bro.
Bro.
Like, oh, so the only reason you brought me was because I won't give a shit if you kill somebody.
Which is very interesting. And what does that say about our Barry?
Yeah.
The Barry that we have known to love, that we know he won't kill. Here he comes. He's ready to kill. So what does he do? He grabs someone that he thinks won't have a problem with it. But as we already know, I mean, comic fans, everybody knows the rogues do not kill. That is an unspoken rule when it comes to the rogues. They don't. They will make sure that they execute a plan or get what they needed to get done, maybe sometimes without a plan if you're talking about Snart.
Right.
And still, nonetheless, if I'm here to do this, I'm going to do this without death. I don't need to kill, I won't kill.
Yeah.
And they don't. They're ruthless. But if they don't need to kill, they will not kill. And it was interesting that Snart happened to be the freaking Jiminy Cricket for Bear.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Because
That
of
was
Shark
cool.
Week.
The
Because of
separation-
Shark Week.
Because of Shark Week. But I love how they did bring out the power source and pretty much
Yeah.
connected to the Dominators for our crossover. So our crossover wasn't a complete waste.
They did a lot of mentions during this episode.
They
though.
did.
The Dominators. What else did they mention?
Suicide Squad.
Oh, Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
They did a lot. So, I mean, they're trying to at least drop hints and still continue with building that world that we have within DC on CW.
Yeah, I've
Which
got
is
a
cool.
comment. Sir Mac, hello and welcome.
Hello.
He said, I thought Killer Frost was going to appear out of nowhere and freeze Savitar. Did you guys think, like, because now that Savitar's like, are you going to be able to do what we've talked about? You know, because, like, she's got her, her human side peeking
That's
through.
true. That's true.
That, what is that? Is she going to freeze off his hands?
That was
You know,
interesting because she referred to
Cisco's
her.
hands, is he going to do that?
That's
Like, she's
true.
like, I want to kill you. So now that we have to see the finale
have
of that
to see it.
battle next week.
We have to. We have to. Because she, like you pointed out, she faltered.
Yeah.
Like, right there, and she refers to Barry and Caitlin getting back together, and he looks at her like, what the fuck are you?
He's like, I'm
No,
not Barry.
No, I'm
You ain't Caitlyn.
Get it straight. I am not Barry. And you are not Caitlin.
Yeah.
Like, we have names, and these aren't just code names. These are exactly who we are. And they make sure, like, he makes sure, and he asked her, are you getting cold feet? Like, are you kind of dropping out of this? To make sure that, she's staying and sticking with the plan that they have, which they know is supposed to happen. And that's pretty interesting, and I'm wondering how much of foreshadowing is it. Is she going to go ahead and freeze off his hands, or is she not? Is she going to make that change? Because she knows if she does make that change, a lot of other things can change too.
Yeah.
So she knows that, hey, it's supposed to be something that happens in the future. I wonder how many micro changes does it take to equal a
Big change.
a macro.
Yeah.
Like, and would it help anyway now that Iris is dead?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I love hearing that sentence.
You're a jerk.
God, you are.
Dr. Lee, hello and welcome, says, I think they're going to show flashback to next week's episode to show what happened between Savitar kidnapping Iris and killing her.
I hope so. I think just... Man, dude, I don't know how to write us out of this unless it's going to be time travel.
Do you think?
God.
Because the reactions from Joe on Earth 2 versus the actions of Joe when Iris died are starkly different.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
Earth 2, Joe was like pow, 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 pow.
True.
You know, Earth 2, Joe's like, what? I don't know. He didn't even like fire off a shot.
What should I do? Well, the thing is, he couldn't catch him because at the moment when he was going to, he starts like just showing off, like and then going here, like go ahead, shoot your stupid cannon, and then after that he's like, all right, I'll stay still. Look what I got in my hands. You're an idiot. Like, right. Like this is why I did, and that was interesting too. To say this is why I went ahead and made sure I still held on to the Philosopher's Stone because your stupid cannon was coming. I've been in this cage before. I've been trapped in this before, so now I knew exactly how to get out of it. It took all that time to figure out. Like Savitar came ready with a plan, man. Ready with a plan. Like,
and it seems to be a different plan. Yeah, but not because if he's like, I have to have the stone, so I'm not don't get put in the cage already. Then doesn't that still hinder his own plan in a way? Because
he's supposed to end up going into that cage
just 4 years from now. Maybe they'll time jump.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what if that's how we automatically start off the next episode? 4 years later. And then he's gonna go ahead and make those,
or not make them, and see what happens, Savitar. I'm not making them for you. You don't get my remnants.
Savitar is afraid, but I'm just like, really, if Barry does it, he's only doing it now out of like anger.
Well, he's already seen.
It's pure rage.
Well, our Barry has already seen 2 versions of himself from the future. He's seen one where it's a remnant that has completely turned evil, has been shunned by society, things become like a god. Then we've seen the emo Barry who's already gone through Iris's death. So do you think he's gonna do whatever it takes to not to turn into them, or he'll actually turn into them, into one of them?
Well, he has to. You're right. He has to. He has the knowledge that he has the foreknowledge to know if I take these actions, then I will become this Barry. If I take these actions, I'll become that Barry.
So before, Savitar had all the power in his grasp. He knew the knowledge of the future and has everything. But at this point, the tables are turning, and now Barry has that power because they're getting to the brink where he could create Savitar again. So now that the balance is coming over to his side, what is his decision? Is he going to create all those remnants and create Savitar again, or maybe even, I don't know,
just not do it?
Yeah,
that's what we were saying.
Eddie thought himself.
But and like we said before, apparently he is afraid of that. Like you said,
or he
does need it to happen.
Or he can even possibly, I hate to say this, he can fucking go and toss himself in the Speed Force
and let out Jake Garrick.
And then that way, Savitar will never be created either.
We need a speedster here. I mean, that's ultimately what he's doing it for.
Yeah, ultimately
because he needs to have a speedster to protect his Earth, and he'll just jump in the Speed Force and be like, "Well, now Savitar, you're screwed."
Yeah. He's basically locking himself away. It's locking Savitar away.
True. If he locks himself away in the Speed Force, then he Eddie Thawns Savitar, and Jay Garrett comes out and says, "Well, now I'll stay here and I'll protect this place."
I'll be the Flash.
And then that's it. And then they'll have to figure out how to get that Flash out. But the time for Speed Force is a treacherous, horrible entity, and it will not let him out. So it has equal parts. It's like alchemy, right?
Because freaking
goddamn, one goes in, one goes out.
Goddamn Barry keeps fucking shit up. If I was a Speed Force, I wouldn't let him out.
Man, dude, I don't know. Barry has done so much. He surprised me in so many ways. This episode, he surprised me with his proficiency in hand-to-hand combat. When he turned into what's her name? Because Barry is not like a freaky. I understand he's a speedster, and But he didn't use any of his speedster ability because remember they have a dampener.
Yeah.
He just sat there, looked at him, and then jumped over the desk, pull to the throat, pull to the face, pull to the balls, and then they were down. And I was like, wait a minute. We've seen Barry like as the Flash. He's not that proficient. Like he doesn't have Argus training.
It's super fast. So like.
But he wasn't. When he usually does it as the Flash, he still doesn't go like. He doesn't chop at the throat. He goes. But he's the Flash, so it's a whole. I know you heard that. Sorry, I'm Jay Garrick. I'm Jay Garrick. I'm Jay Garricking this thing. I don't know.
Throwing those pops.
Yeah, you
they're
know,
sonic booms.
That's what they are. They're sonic booms. That's what they are. Don't move as fast as they used to, but it's definitely potent. But that's all he does. It's it's like but it's he does it like that. He does it like Kid Flash did when he tried to beat up the Savitar suit and it broke his legs. Like he's but that's it. I've never seen him be like, oh, I'm a ninja and that's never happened before. So I'm just like, wow.
Wait, but didn't Ollie trained him?
Yeah.
Trained him for a little bit.
Yeah, he trained him for a little bit still, but we've seen him fight, and he never is like that. He's not like a ninja. He's always because he's fast and
I mean, when he's going at such speed, it's like more like wider angles of range to be able to get that speed in. I mean, it's not.
I don't know. I never seen Barry.
This is CW, not anime.
I'm just saying I've never seen Barry. Oh yeah, well it's true. It's not
CW,
anime.
not
Because if it was anime, Barry would always run like this.
And you know what? You'll probably go faster. That's probably how Savitar runs.
Anime, that's probably it.
Probably how Savitar runs.
Anime, that's why everyone runs when they're going really fast. They go like that. See, like that. You're like, what is going on here? Nato, and he just goes. But we did see Earth One Joe sing.
We did. He sang
We did. Changing the subject on that. We did see him
so
sing.
Lovely.
And that was the first time ever. And it was so beautiful because that's when we knew. Once we saw him sing, it was like, well, Iris is dead today.
But I'm allowed to hold out hope that all the predictable things could happen.
Yeah.
We're not getting this Iris back. Not this one.
What? No, man. Why not?
Not this one.
Why do you not want her back?
He doesn't like her.
She was terrible. She was terrible.
I'm so hurt, man.
So, what about Wally, though? Can we talk about Wally?
So
Wally, man, traumatized because
that's what happened. He got his ass tossed by a puppet.
Man,
Basically.
yes, he got his ass handed to him by the suit. No, okay.
An empty suit.
No, we talked about the Argus thing.
An RC car.
Before we get to him, we're gonna get to him, but talk about when we go to Argus. We're in Argus, and the first question we asked, we even put it on our Twitter. It's blowing up. People are going crazy over it. Isn't Argus possibly the safest place to hide Iris?
I would
Especially
think
if they have
so.
the meta dampener. Like, what's going to happen? Savitar can't get in or be super fast if, you have the dampener.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but then he has that super mecha suit and nobody to stop him.
But isn't that suit just powered by the Time Force? It's not a robot.
The Speed Force, yeah, right?
Oh, the Time Force.
Yeah,
Speed Force.
Time Force Power Rangers.
Is it powered by the Speed Force?
Well, I thought it's
That's
just
how I
kind of more
thought it
powered
was.
because when we did see it, like doing its own puppetry thing, it wasn't moving it wasn't moving fast.
Yeah,
when
but it was still strong enough to beat the crap
it was
out of
strong
Wally.
enough. Yes, it was strong enough. But the thing is, it wasn't fast enough. And then it got shot, and it just kind of powered down.
Right.
It took enough shots, and it got powered down. Imagine that same suit. He walks it in. He's wearing it. Let's say.
Yeah.
And then he runs up and he's wearing it, and then he realizes the dampener's there. So he's gonna be smart because he's smart. Savitar's like, all right, I'll just step out the suit and I'll control it and I'll let it go all the way over there and beat the crap out of the King Shark. It doesn't matter, it's a suit.
he doesn't have
It's
to be
gonna be
in there.
fine. That suit is still strong. It can knock out King Shark if it needs to. But why him and King Shark have the same goal? Make sure that Barry doesn't take it. So all he wants to do is beat up Barry and Snark. Let's say Barry happens to have a gun and say, I'm feeling the shit, just starts going. Still, that would be the only problem that happens. The Barry ends up shooting me. But if not, the freeze gun, I think my suit will still handle it. So that's true.
Yeah. The suit isn't impenetrable.
The suit's
We
not
saw that
impenetrable.
he powered down.
Yeah. So they can shoot it and stop it. All I'm saying is Argus was possibly the safest place for Iris. And
Safest place for Iris.
And not one person thought about it. When they were like, oh, well, what are we going to do? We got to get this power thing. Hey, has anyone noticed that Argus has the
dampener?
Why don't we just put her in the middle? It's built like a circle. Why don't we just put her in the middle And
You telling me that all their security and King Shark aren't gonna stop the suit?
yeah. Think it would have been good.
I would have liked to see a Savitar suit King Shark fight.
Oh, that would have been so
I think
cool.
that would
though.
have been real cool.
That would have been cool.
It's better than Shark Week.
It's better than Shark Week.
But can we talk about when he like went down?
Not
in the
Shark Week, the TV. No, not Shark Week, the TV show.
No,
I
we're
mean,
just talking about
Shark
the
Week,
moment.
the concept of him falling asleep too.
But the
When he
whole
was like-
I was so ready for it. I was so ready for it. I was like doo 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 doo. We gotta make a
I
beer
loved
boat.
it.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. But the King Shark falling asleep though, that was funny. That was funny because the way he fell asleep, I thought it was gonna be like kind of moving around slowly and then drop. No. He was like, boom, just fell right over. That was
Yeah.
it for King Shark. King Shark dropped down and that was it for him. But it sucked for Snart where he got stuck inside. Like, man, out of all the things that could happen to Snart,
I wanted them to bring that arm home though, like the hand.
dude,
as a
I did
trophy.
like as a trophy. That would have been so cool. Man, stuff got real when Snart was locked in there and he looks over and he's like, tell Cisco if he gets me out, I'll put in a good word from him and my sister. Like that was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny. But when he got out and all of a sudden King Shark grabs his arm, grabs his leg, and then you're looking like, oh, okay, is this going to be a pull match? And you start to see King Shark bend his head over, and you were like, oh my God, no. They're really going to have King Shark almost bite off Snart's leg.
Yeah.
Like, and I was thinking, oh my God, Snart's going to lose his leg. Like, it's going to happen. Snart's going to lose his leg. But instead of Snart losing his leg, we get to see King Shark lose his arm.
So I'm reading up about the Savitar suit.
Okay.
To kind of go off of this, like
Yeah,
we're like
what
what is
kind
it
of
made
thing is
out
that?
of? Like what is it a thing? Is it a
Right?
Speed Force? Blah blah blah. It is just protective armor. So basically, it
just protects him from when he.
it protects him
Speed
from
Force
himself.
jumps.
It says the suit gives the wearer speed as the wearer gives off static electricity. The suit also has an extra function as acting of protective armor due to the immense charge Savitar generates while running. The suit was made to protect him from the static buildup he creates while moving at super speed.
Right.
It has cold resistance, hidden blades, armor retraction, voice filtering, advanced durability, static charge displacement, and mental connection. So yes, he can control it with his mind, but it is just a suit of armor.
But it definitely would have stood up to Snart's gun possibly if it has cold resistance.
Yeah. But we
it's
got
in
heat,
blades.
we got
Yeah,
shark,
exactly.
we got guns, we got bazookas, we got bombs. So it seems to
We
be
possibly also have an EMP.
more vulnerable. Yeah, EMP. Drop
They
an
could've
EMP
went, whoop.
bomb.
That's
It's
it.
more vulnerable without the human in it.
Oh, okay.
Is
Yeah,
what it
okay.
how it
Okay.
reads to me.
That makes sense. I mean, with that being the case, once again,
Why didn't we
Argus-
put this bitch in Argus?
If we put her in Argus, everything would have been fine. Wouldn't have had one problem at all.
Yeah.
Oh my
What?
gosh. Seriously.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, like I said, can't avoid the future.
Yeah.
No, and we
Yeah.
definitely know we can't avoid the future
one?
because we know
Yeah.
Snart was
Already.
paying attention to everything.
Oh yeah, drawing. Give me what was his handle?
Yeah, see, like-
Instagram handle.
Sir Mac, yeah, see, it's made out of technology. Drop an EMP. Yes. Thank
See?
you. That's what we're
See?
saying.
We were saying the same thing.
Now that they know that's what it is, but maybe, who knows?
Man, I mean, I don't get it. It just, you guys, they could have thought so much through. But when you brought up the point of going from what happened in Argus, bringing up to where we are right now, Kid Flash. Like you said,
Yeah.
Can we talk about Kid Flash? Dear
Who's
God,
Jessica?
man.
Hello, Glenn McDaniel. Hello, Jessica. There's no Jessica here.
Huh? Who's Jessica?
I don't know
What?
who that is.
Okay, I don't know. But hey, Glenn McDaniel. So
Matthew Mitakasa, after Barry kicks Baratar's ass, he needs to take that suit.
yeah,
the suit.
seriously, take the suit. That
Can we
would have been
chant it up. Make it happen.
That's it. But dude, he broke the legs. Like we finally got to see it happen.
Yeah.
Another bit of course
But
correction
then,
with the
like,
breaking
why
of the
doesn't
legs.
Wally heal?
I don't know. Well, see, the
That's
thing is,
the next big piece to the puzzle,
well,
because Wally should heal.
Wally, I think he did heal, but it's just a
It's
psychological
mental.
break.
It's psychological.
It's a thing where I was the one that was standing here to protect and save her. I thought I was good enough. I thought I was fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
But as a speedster, unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough. Not enough to save my own sister.
Yeah.
And with that, because of that, I see her get taken away, and Savitar broke my legs and broke my back.
Thing is, I know we don't want to point fingers, and I understand Cisco trying to soup talk HR, but bro messed up.
Dude,
HR
he was doing his best.
no, he wasn't.
No,
You're
he
just
wasn't.
saying that
No,
because you're happy of what happened.
We have
That's all.
learned that if Barry knows, Savitar knows. And the whole point was Barry isn't allowed to know where Iris is, so Savitar can't know where Iris is. So you have faux Barry roll up with the thing like, oh, hey, so where's Iris? Is she taken care of? You good with that?
Oh yeah, we're good. In fact, what I did was blah 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 blah.
She
You
sank
fucking
on Earth
idiots.
too with Wells. We did it. You're welcome. Cool, thanks. What is wrong with you?
Why?
Cisco's it could have happened to me. I'm like, no, it couldn't, Cisco, because you're not that big of an idiot.
Yes, we already knew that the ripples in time
Barry would
thing.
never have asked.
Exactly. We already knew the ripples in time situation that's happening, where it's like, okay, give him a few minutes, and all of a sudden Savitar's gonna know too.
I can't find that picture that he's asking for. I can't find it.
Can't find the picture. I'm sorry, Carlos.
If he puts up his Instagram handle, I can probably find it.
Yeah, Carlos, can you put up your handle so Ernie can find the photo, please?
Oh yeah.
I
actually have.
Right, Super Samurai. He should have called in Oliver. Oliver's got those
Oh my
jabbing
God,
arrows.
that's true.
Come on
And
now.
Oliver's got amazing aim. He was
Hashtag damn it, HR. I agree.
Actually, we did get some art from Ryan.
Not so Ninja Steel. That's what I'm calling him.
Right now, and it's let me see.
Flashpoint, Army,
Boom.
Daniel, Sarah, Ernesto, After Show, Flashpoint, Army.
Oh wow,
That's awesome.
Did he send that to you directly, or is that on?
Yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah, let me see it.
Yeah.
Tag or what?
No, it's not tagged. It's I gotta send it to you.
Dr. Lee
I'll
says
send
it's amazing that we're at the point of the show where it's conceivable to think Barry would even consider sacrificing anyone's life to meet his goals. He thought about it.
Sacrifice somebody's life for.
Yeah, he was Snart. He thought he had a thought of leaving him there. Killing King Shark is huge for him.
That's true.
And Snart calls him out on it. He's like, "Oh, you brought me so that you wouldn't feel guilty. Someone wouldn't guilt you to not kill them." Got it.
Smart new.
He's
It's
a
like I
smart
said,
man.
our
Snart's
Barry.
a smart man.
Snark. Oh gosh! I
love it.
That voice he did.
It's my favorite
Oh
thing.
my goodness! It was really just look at me.
Right? What about this? This is actually a really good point. Sir Max and Savitar said he wanted to kill Iris in front of everyone, but what if they just didn't show up? They only arrived there because Barry traveled to the future and he knew Savitar was going to be there. That's not a,
What if
they were just
I guess she's gonna
show
die.
up to the park and watch her die.
Yeah, we don't need to be there, do we? I mean, she's gonna die. She's gonna die, right? Yeah. All right, guys. Well, what do you guys want to do? I don't know. You want to go to Belly Buster Burger or whatever? Let's go to Belly Burger or Buster Burger.
Big Belly Burger.
Yeah,
Big Belly Burger.
And they all just go to Big Belly Burger and they're just.
We know what's gonna happen. We've seen this movie.
Yeah, Savitar's sitting there in the park, and she's like, "So, what's going on?" Oh, just wait for them. You're gonna die because they're gonna be here soon.
Yeah,
They're gonna be here soon, and so you're gonna die. It's wow. It's 3 hours so far. What do we? I mean,
can I pee?
Could you bring me a? Can I?
Is it time?
Can you bring me a pillow?
Can I go take a nap? Y'all want to go watch Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah. You want to go watch Guardians of the Galaxy?
Movie.
Oh yeah, right? She's like, you want to go see a movie or something? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you are Barry, so it's still it's us. It's something we can do. It's like our last date, last hurrah. And he's like, oh, no, they're gonna be here.
What was the last time you got laid?
But it's like 4 hours later. Well, they must have got lost. There must be a lot of traffic. But you're gonna die. Oh,
well, just wait for it.
And then he gets the flash and Belly Burger, and he shows up at Belly Burger. I'm gonna kill her here, and they're like, we're not gonna look, and they just turn away. No, someone look at me.
What would he do if nobody showed up?
Well, he'd get that ripple and figure out where Barry is. He just wants to do it in front of Barry. So he'd find where Barry is, and he's like, "Oh, look at that Barry!"
And then Barry just speeds away.
That would be it. It would be this
time.
whole chase of "You're gonna watch her die." No, I'm not.
I know.
No, eyes are closed. Peekaboo. It would be great. I would love to see that. That would be a whole skit.
Well, we're supposed to have some more crossover episodes next season. So let's say the season finale happens tomorrow. She stays dead. Right.
For half the
There's
season.
no face swap twist.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
What if a crossover is with DC Legends and their time traveling life and them coming in to like change things? So it's not actually Barry messing with the timeline this time.
It becomes them.
It becomes them.
But
And
then,
they always mess with timelines.
But
they're kind of like allowed to, aren't they?
well, no, they actually
I don't
are
know.
there
I don't
to
watch
try
the
to-
show.
they're
It was
there to
just a
actually-
thought
yeah.
and a comment.
They're there, no, that's a good point. That's a good point. But the thing is, they're supposed to be
Mac.
able to fix it. If they stop her from dying, she becomes an aberration. And if she becomes an aberration, they have to fix it.
Right.
But then again, they did let the professor's daughter exist, and she's supposed to be an aberration. So I don't know. It depends. They can figure out what is an aberration, what isn't, and make everything work the
Yeah.
way they want it to.
Someone said, what
that
about
could
Tom
work.
Welling as Max Mercury?
Tom Welling is not
Glenn
right.
Daniel.
Ooh.
I just want Tom Welling.
I would
in
like Tom
everything.
Welling as something,
So,
yeah, right? So Tom
I
Welling
miss
as
him.
Max Mercury.
Can
would
Michael
be
Rosenbaum
interesting.
come back as be somebody? Is that I don't know. Is there a character that he would be good at?
Rosenbaum, oh, man.
You don't want Rosenbaum. Is he still
Whoa.
doing Imposter? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That show was so good.
Yes.
I love it. It's so good. So good.
good.
Maybe, I don't know. If they do somehow fix things, turn her into a speedster, then they would have to deal with the black racer coming to kill her because she was supposed to die. And they would, after that, not have to worry about Savitar, but then have to worry
Black
about
Racer.
the black racer.
Right.
So that would be an issue too.
Yeah.
So maybe if they didn't make her a speedster, I don't know. I just need to have Iris back,
Fuck it,
guys.
just let it
What
happen.
if?
Just let it happen.
What if Barry continues down the normal path? He doesn't try to like follow the darkness that we talked
Right.
about earlier and like not create them. He said his trigger was that no one accepted him, and they were like, "You're not a real Barry." What if they, since they now know this, what if he goes through the whole thing, makes all the remnants, this one stays alive, and then they're like, "Bro, we're BFFs now." Like, you know what? No, I'm really busy. I got to take care of this. How about you go to that Earth and you be the hero on that Earth? How about we
Ooh.
pass you off to a different random version of the Justice League and you can just be the Flash for that?
Oh.
And let me.
Little too late for that.
But no, you know
No,
what I mean?
but I mean, think about that. When it
I don't
does
know.
happen, no,
Like,
that makes
kill
sense.
him with kindness.
Yeah, you know, like friendship is magical.
Kill 'em with
Magical,
kindness.
friendship is they can learn something from freaking, My Little Pony. All right, they fix everything
With love and
like
kindness.
love, kindness, and actually
And friendship.
love, kindness, friendship, and logic.
Yep.
That's what they use. Imagine if they did. If they said, "All right, hey, you know what? All right, Barry. Yeah, this is happening. You know, Jesse Quick is on Garrick's Earth. We can't get Garrick out. That's fine. We're gonna send Jesse back to her Earth, and you'll go ahead and be the Flash on that Earth." And he's like, "All right, that's great." And then when he's like, "Everything's great," they push him in the Speed Force, and then pull Garrick out, and everything's good. It would be perfect.
And that's how we get, and that's how we. And it turns out that's how we got Savitar. That's what he meant about being shunned.
Shunned.
That's what he meant about
It
being
just meant
literally
pushed.
shunned.
He was like, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea." Whoa! And then after they were like, "You got him! Shoot him with the cannon!" And then after that, that's it.
Yes.
That could be the case. That could be exactly what happened. No, but
don't
that
know.
could work. If they just said, "All right, we'll send you. You'll be in charge of Jay Garrick's
I
world
don't know.
now," and blah blah. Because I mean, he hasn't done anything bad yet. When they make him, you know.
Yeah.
So Carlos sent us this picture. No.
No, it's not Carlos.
Yeah.
That's Ryan and Sorry.
Sorry, I'm scrolling up.
Who's was? Go ahead.
The one I sent you was Ryan,
All
not
right.
so superstar Ninja Steel.
Then I gotta go get Carlos's because
Cool.
this. So
Oh, here's the
that,
artwork.
That one is Samurai's, right?
Yeah,
Ninja.
Ryan. That's Ryan.
That's Ryan's. All right, and this one I need to go get.
Well, did you show Ryan?
Go get it. Yeah, he's showing it.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's
Super
pretty cool
cool.
stuff. It's pretty cool
Talented
stuff.
people.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, see?
I
You
see
thought the
right
same
there.
thing I
Yeah.
did. Lily
You're-
Richards.
You're a tagger, dude, and I love it. Ryan,
Sorry. I was like, I like that there's a girl in the chat
AF.
room because that doesn't happen.
Oh yeah,
often.
yeah, it's true.
Lily Richards, she had the same idea that I did. She's like, if Barry refuses to go down the dark path, would that mean Savitar would never exist? To
I
kill
mean,
her?
that's
Yeah,
the
it's
question that
thing.
we're actually thinking that may have to be the case. But still, what do we do about Iris
Great minds, man.
and
Great
dying?
minds.
It's like that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
At that moment, if we don't make the remnants and
Oh,
we just continue on with
Girl, I didn't
life.
steal your idea. And I just talked about you. I just scrolled up and read the chat. Don't you worry. We just have great minds.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
ladies and we think about these awesome options.
Exactly. Like we said before, if they don't make the remnants, then he's Eddie Thawne.
Right. If he doesn't
Savitar
make the
becomes Eddie
remnants,
Thawne.
then he's never created. Like what we were talking about at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah. So he's Eddie Thawne, and if that
I
happens,
still
that means
need
he
to
doesn't-
know.
That means that he never goes back and never kills Iris.
Yeah.
Everybody's memory of what happened with Savitar will be wiped, except for Barry, because that's how it always works.
Look, I keep bitching about this, and you guys do not ever
He's
pay
making-
attention about
he's
it.
making his
But
own
look,
Flashpoint. That would be it.
like I keep bitching about this, and like nobody understands me or listens to me.
Well, we don't listen to
But
bitches.
how the hell? When are they gonna? Sorry, I got distracted by something on here.
Right now.
I got distracted by the frog you sent me last time.
Oh, okay.
That one time when Eddie Thawne himself.
Okay.
Right?
There was that moment where they were trying to go back in time, and the thing opens and Jay Garrick's helmet flies through it. He's like, "Oh, that's my cue to leave." And you guys say
we
that's
still
not
don't-
connected to anybody.
It's
And I'm like,
connected to
I know it's to
something.
something, and I need to know where it's connected
I
to.
already told you it was
It has to
connected
be-
then. We didn't get to see Garrick until then. We didn't see Garrick.
Yeah,
No,
but
we got
how
a hint of
does the
Garrick.
helmet go through the portal and land there, and then like Thawne's gonna be like, "Oh, that's my cue to leave." Like how is that his cue to leave? He knows something about the future.
The answer is TV. That's the answer, man.
No,
it was
it's
just
It's
there
gonna say
somewhere.
something. Watch. It's gonna happen next episode, and you're gonna be like, "Fuck, Erni, you called it. The helmet.
If it
Went through
happens,
the portal, and there you go, reverse
Okay,
flash."
you know what? If it does, then yes. Okay, again, Church of Ernie. I have no problem admitting that the Church of Ernie is stupid, or that it's right,
Yeah.
and it's right, but it's right. It is. Church of Ernie has not led us wrong. It has not steered us wrong. Church
Except
of
for the
Ernie.
fact that he doesn't like Iris.
Yeah,
That's
that is
what's
the problem. Because Iris is the betrothed,
gross.
man.
Come on,
Iris
no.
is fated to be there with Barry. That's something that you need to just
It just
accept.
might not be Earth One Iris.
Yeah.
Guess what?
See?
Oh,
Ernie's
you
not
no.
Ernie's not a fan of like
I
interracial,
definitely
biracial
don't like Earth
relationships.
One
I don't
Iris.
know.
I don't like Earth
But
One Iris.
Earth 2 Iris, badass Iris, is already with like nerdy Barry. So,
Yeah,
like,
that's perfect.
But
That's
I don't like
perfect.
that
kind of like
Barry.
my
She was
favorite
awesome.
Barry.
She was a badass. She was awesome.
Okay, so you want her to be the badass and yet we not have a Flash?
I just don't want an Iris. Earth One Iris. That
I mean,
she's
yeah.
she's a bitch.
She's not. She works so hard to
Nah,
care for Barry.
Nah,
and
she's
really
kind of a
does.
bitch.
send him out to get
She's
stuff.
kind of a bitch.
I think
Stop.
I think she's a great person.
Ernie called it. I know. Lily Richards. Also, can Barry just go back in time like he always does and do yet another do-over? But if he does, then
Well-
it's just going to cause a horrible ripple effect like it does
Exactly.
every single time.
Exactly. We'll have another Flashpoint if he goes back in
Yeah,
time.
I think
And
that
that's
would,
what we're
that
all
would
worried.
reset because I
Yeah.
feel like that almost trumps his mother. You know what I mean? As far
Well,
as
yeah,
like,
it does.
the
Yeah, it
emotions
does.
are connected to his mom, which is why I think that's the flashpoint.
Mm-hmm,
So now this is the newest emotion, and this will just always happen. And no matter what happens to save Iris, if
It's another
he's the one
flashpoint.
to go back in time. So why I like the idea that was thrown out in the chat about DC Legends,
Well, that would be good. That would be good for them to do it instead of him. So
or
this way-
you know, it not being her to begin with, and they had already switched her face while on Earth One before going to Earth Two.
maybe what they did.
And that's why pow 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 was different than Roof. I don't know.
Maybe that's the case. Maybe what they did is go back. They found Patty, asked her, "Hey, what are you doing today?" And they changed her face, and then she got kidnapped and killed. I mean, that could be it. And then so Patty's dead, and
Wish.
Iris is perfectly fine. And he's like, "Oh, I killed her," and he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh no!" And then
You-
once he left, once
You
Savitar
wish.
left, and he was holding
You
her hand.
wish.
No, imagine. I can see he's
Patty's
holding.
not
he's holding
dead,
it. He's
dude.
like, "Iris, no!" And then once Savitar leaves, he's like, "All right, guys, go ahead and bury this
Done
one.
so.
Bury this one. I don't care about it.
Yeah.
It's Patty." Nobody
Carlos
she left me to
Martinez
be
has a
safe.
comment about the
Yes.
helmet for you. He says, I think that Thawne knew about the helmet because he knew it was time to leave. He knew that something worse than him was coming.
That could be it.
How would Jay
But yeah.
Garrick lose his helmet though? He
Jay
left it
Garrick-
behind.
No, remember
to somebody.
Remember, Jay Garrick already lost his helmet, and the fake Jay Garrick had that helmet and said, remember he had a whole story and he said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm spitting everywhere. He said he had that helmet and he said, oh yeah, it was to remind me of my dad who was in the war and blah blah. But that wasn't
That's not
his
the story.
That wasn't
Yeah.
his real story. He stole it from the other Garrick when he tried to suck out his power as Zoom. Remember?
Yeah.
So that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
It was like, oh shoot, Zoom, and I know he probably already knew Zoom's story because he's been traveling through time already. He probably already knew Zoom's story. So when Zoom throws it through a portal, he's like, "Oh shit! That means Zoom's on his way. I've got to go." So he leaves.
No.
Zoom sucks out power. I can't be here to have Zoom suck on my power.
No.
That sounds like that may be an answer, man.
No.
Wow, I think we just.
The next fan art.
Who wrote that?
Who wrote what?
Who wrote the thing that made me
Yeah,
go
next.
on that
Oh, I
Twitter?
don't know.
Oh, that's pretty
This
good,
is
that's
from
pretty good.
Carlos.
Wow,
Oh.
I think
Yeah,
they've already
for
answered it. I think
Ginger
Church
Joe,
Ernie
yeah.
Church Ernie
Oh,
may be wrong.
awesome.
Yeah.
Hashtag Ginger Flashpoint.
Oh,
Church
okay,
Ernie.
yeah. Let's look at that picture.
Just
Let's look
saying.
at that
Yeah.
picture.
I did the
do like
finale
that.
of Gingerdale. It was pretty great.
Let's look at
Yes,
that picture
right.
while I murder Daniel.
Get away from me! My laptop is expensive!
Come on, they're not. People see this on camera.
No, that was gonna see it on
Okay.
camera. I
Hey,
changed it on
guys.
purpose.
Hey, all right. Look at us. We're back.
We're back.
Oh, everything's.
Everything's
those
hunky-dory.
Small earthquake. Small
There
earthquake.
was nothing
Small
happening.
earthquake. Nothing at all.
over here.
Nothing at all. But my
Hold on.
gosh. Oh.
Jay Garrick didn't use a helmet until he got it from Hunter Zolomon.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I said because remember Hunter Zolomon stole it. You guys remember the clip where Hunter Zolomon is standing over him at Zoom essentially, and he's like starting to siphon his powers.
Yeah.
And then he sees something and then runs off, but he took his helmet. So I'm just saying Hunter Zolomon did have the helmet, and then finally Garrick got it back from Hunter Zolomon.
But what happened to the helmet that
Remember
went
he picked it
through
up?
He
the
got
portal?
he got the zoom.
I don't know.
That's funny.
I don't know. It's a good point. I'm telling you, if we do look it up, though, they'll say, "Oh, that's the answer," and you're like, "Oh man, darn!" And it's the answer is because TV. Church Ernie's wrong on this one. Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's more to that moment as well.
I think we gotta go back. I think we gotta go back to that fan art.
I don't know if Flash is gonna. I don't know if Flash is gonna go that far back to
Why
address
not?
something because I feel that it's something that's almost
They-
small for them.
Yeah.
And it's something that they're like, well,
How many
we've already
times
done it."
have we
Until-
seen-
Oh no! Actually, no. They may because I promise you, they are gonna bring back
Reverse.
Reverse. He is like the ultimate. Like when it comes to like being the baddie for Flash, he is the ultimate. Right now in Rebirth, they found a way to bring him back, and they haven't explained as to how.
Yeah.
He's been gone for all of 52. All of the 52. That's almost 5 or how many years. He's been gone. And they had plans the whole time to bring him back. Once they ended 52, boom, he brings back the end of 52. He's the reason that the button's there and all this stuff.
Right.
So there's a reason. He's like the one. He's the one bad guy that you will never be able to get rid of. You'll kill him, he'll come back. So you're right. There will be a reason. They probably will go ahead and address it, and then we'll get to see my favorite villain come back. So I have
Is he
no
your
problem.
favorite villain?
Yeah,
Dude.
he talks about how much he loves Reverse Flash
All the
constantly.
time.
No, just
Dude,
just
because
just a show,
there's-
just a show, or like.
No, just all in completely. He is like the antithesis of what it is to be a villain. He goes back in time to create a hero just so he can make sure he is still a villain. That's the only reason he went back in time. It's about this level of ego that he has where he's like, dude, there's never a speedster faster than me, but I have to make sure that Flash exists so I can be faster than him. If Flash doesn't exist, I won't be compared to anything. I won't be able to know that I'm that great. And then he also can siphon powers. So he's happy that the Flash exists, so he gets to a point where he can siphon off the Flash and get even faster. So Reverse Flash is just the best. I love him to death. I love the guy.
No,
I love the guy.
okay.
We've
I
seen
give you
him.
that. I give you
I've seen
that.
him. We've seen him now, as far as on the DC on CW. We've seen him disappear 2 times now. 2 times, and I promise you, they're bringing him back.
So that's your favorite DC villain.
Yeah,
What's your favorite DC villain?
Like DC in the entire DC universe?
yeah.
DC universe.
She says Trump.
No, it's probably the Joker.
Ooh,
Out of all of them, like I like that he's psychotic and enjoys being psychotic. I have a huge thing for true crime, so I like serial killers and like weirdo
okay.
things like that. So he appeals to me on that level.
I like that.
I also find women fascinating who like fall in love with like Manson and Ted Bundy and like
So
things
then
like that, and then Harley Quinn. I
connection.
find that I find that
We talked
fascinating.
about that once with the whole the DSM relationship that they have and how.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the part where he says the whole thing about power and what's really the real power is the real power is in the person's hands who's choosing to submit, because
Nah.
they have all the power by giving it to someone, allowing them to be in charge, and at any time they can be like, okay, you're not in charge anymore, but they choose to continue to.
Yeah.
I love that. So I get it, because he's indicative of that whole movement, that whole ideal.
Yeah.
So he works
I
with
think
it.
that's
and
why
like,
I like him so much.
I just like Joker's ideals of everything.
Will
His,
burn the
like,
world.
His ideals. It's,
His
well,
point of view, he thinks everything he's doing is
like-
correct and taking down the man. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
do you remember? Yeah, you remember like there's
he
Chaos
there's a killing.
rules.
Okay, there was
he
the
thinks
killing.
he's
There was a
taking
killing
back
joke.
Gotham,
Yeah.
you know?
That's true.
There's killing joke. Killing joke
Yeah.
was amazing. There was a man who laughs. Even better.
Oh man. Okay. Not bad.
I
Well,
like
still-
it was one of the things I read at the end. It was like it's like it only takes just one bad day.
That's it.
All
One
it
bad
takes is
day.
just one bad
One
day.
bad day.
No, I would absolutely not
And, like-
be the Joker's Harley. I just find it fascinating. The producer said that we are going to cry during the finale. And Sir Max says, if only there was a metahuman to bring people back to life. I don't know who is there one? I don't remember.
Nope.
If only there was a metahuman.
Hold on.
Better bad. Better not be. Nope.
Metahuman that
Nope.
brings people
That's a
back
good.
to life.
That's a good. I wonder.
And what Savitar do?
Lazarus Pit.
Kills
So
them
there's the
too.
Lazarus pit, but whatever brings you back is going to kill you ultimately.
Resurrection.
Is it
That's
the
supernatural.
Lazarus? Yeah, the Lazarus pit is gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's destroyed right now. No. What's the name?
I don't know.
Malcolm
If
Merlin,
there
when he
is
was-
a
when he
metahuman that
was
brings people back to life,
Ra's al
please tell me who it is so I can look it
No.
up.
When he was
It
in
was
trouble, he
it
brought
got
back.
destroyed when he was Ra's al Ghul.
I thought he's the one
By
that
Nessa.
brought it.
Nessa
Glenn
dumped that
McDaniel,
stone in the
That would
the
be
pit
Al Bundy.
that froze it.
Married with Children is Al Bundy.
Wait, what?
He said, "Did you say Ted Bundy as in Married with Children's Ted Bundy?" I'm like, "No, Ted Bundy
Ted
is
Bundy
a
is-
serial
yeah.
killer."
I have a
Al
Twitter.
Bundy
And Al
is-
Bundy
Oh, I do have a Twitter.
is from Married with Children. Who
You're
sells
doing
shoes.
great, Ernie.
Ernie, check your
Church of Joker. I like it.
Lazarus Pit. Is the Lazarus Pit gone? You guys said
Yeah, it is gone actually. It's gone on Arrow. It's Malcolm Merlin, while he was in charge, effed it up, so it's gone.
unless
But
now-
unless they brought it back,
telling you,
but
I thought
suppose
they did.
according to Nessa, like she said she stopped it, she destroyed it.
Nessa, who's Nessa?
Nessa. Sorry, I think Wicked.
Thalia's sister.
That's a thing.
Oh yeah.
Her name's Nessa, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is. It is gone. That's right. Because even right now, when they did the Prometheus episodes, that's what he thought. They brought Prometheus back, and he was like, "No. I just healed him up and taught him how to fight, and that's all. There is no Lazarus Pit. So the Lazarus Pit is gone, but they can always bring it back again, apparently. So, but Lazarus Pit is gone. So
I don't know.
guess
She
it
said
won't happen there.
she made it seem like it was pretty permanent.
Yeah.
The way that she destroyed it.
Well, with Ra's al Ghul being dead anyway, apparently, in there's no reason to have it. I don't think there should be one. And now they have access to time travel, so they're like,
Yeah.
they can just stop someone right before they die. They don't even care anymore. So it doesn't even matter anymore. It doesn't really matter. Did you put a poll out?
I just put a poll on Twitter asking, because this is a question that we talked about earlier about if we believe Iris is actually dead or not. I don't think we need to beat that dead horse. So I put out on our Twitter, go to at Flashpoint THS, and there's a poll if you think Iris is really dead or not. Put yes or no, and if you think yes, obviously we don't need your theory because you think she died. If you think no, tell us why.
Yeah. Let us know. I'd love to
Let
know.
us know, or
I'd
put it in the
love to know.
comments. I'll take it in the comments here as well.
So now let's get to it, since we are talking about it. Theories on next week. Now we know that the producer said we're.
Are we
take
gonna
that
watch the
into
trailer? Do you want to
consideration.
watch the trailer?
Do we have the trailer?
We always watch the trailer.
Yeah, I just didn't know if we had it up.
Hold up, please, I'll find it. Because I wanna
Because
watch
I'm
the trailer.
trying to figure out. I don't know what they can do. I didn't expect them to really show up to that moment of Iris dying in front of us
Yeah.
on this episode. I thought it was going to be next week. I thought also, because they looked like they were just ramping up, trying to do everything at once.
Yeah.
When they got like close to it, they were just like, okay, so Barry's looking at the news ticker. We're having Killer
Right.
Frost and Cisco meet up. We're having this. We're having that. I was
Yeah.
like, no.
All right,
Let's
are you
see.
ready, Ernie? You want to watch this trailer for next week?
Ernie,
Ernesto.
Yeah, go for it.
what are you doing?
Watching the link that they sent me.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
goodness.
Full screen. Oh, look at her playing on the stairs. Oh my god. It's a good song. When Hope Dies. Oh, there we go. There's Joe's reaction. Caitlin's gonna fall down.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's in a suit.
He is in a suit.
He's in a suit.
He's gonna just be.
Thanks for watching.
Oh,
Subscribe to our
Hi,
channel.
Cisco. Thank you.
Cisco. Ernie.
Ernie, it's you.
You're
You're
just
on
there.
You're on the TV.
You're on the TV. No, but I think, okay, seeing that, that whole moment where he's running around and the portal's opening up, I don't know if that's gonna, is that him opening up a portal? Where's he going? Where does Savitar go now?
To his ascension.
Yeah, he said, this is where I become a god. So he's going, so right there, he's going to go back in time then and find the Philosopher's Stone, create the legend, blah, 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 yada, yada.
He already has a
And
Philosopher's Stone.
Well, but right there, he's going to go back in time. Is that why he opened up that portal right there in the trailer? Because he's like, he said, and now my ascension, I become a god. He has to go and make the legend now, right? So that means
But
now
I
is
feel
the
like
moment where
now he's back in his loop.
No, according to him, he already created that legend.
Yeah, he already created all that.
That's why he had all those, what were they called?
Where does he go?
Acolytes?
Does he go live in the time for it? Like,
Yeah, I mean, what is he going to do now?
I don't know.
God.
He still has to create himself before he does whatever the fuck he's supposed to be doing.
Well,
Because he's in that
that
weird
means he has to
loop,
wait for-
chicken or the
yeah.
egg loop.
Yeah, he has to wait for Barry to make all the other ones so he can kill everyone.
So I'm saying, Barry, don't do
one
it.
of them.
Don't
He has to
do
look
it.
one of them in the eye and be like, "You're gonna be me. Burn your face," and then just leave. Like, and why doesn't his face heal? I still don't understand it. What happened to him? Why does his face not heal?
Speed Force burn.
Okay.
I accept
Okay.
that.
I'll go for
I
that.
accept
I
that
like
answer.
that. I like that. But so, what do you think is gonna happen?
I don't know. Oh,
I
that's
mean-
actually Alex Lara says, wouldn't a time wraith try to get him? That's kind of fair.
I think so. Well, not yet until that remnant thing happens, I guess.
Yeah.
Because according to it,
leaked
that's-
photos. Hold on.
that's
Lily
still
Richards
happening
says,
in
what are the
time.
leaked photos where everyone's dressed for a funeral that show Barry kissing Iris goodbye and leaving with his mom? Hold, please.
Wait, what?
Um,
Okay, we're gonna wait.
the
Okay,
Flash
so Barry
finale leaked photos. Lily.
Barry leaves with his mom.
This is why I like girls in the chat.
Yeah, because
All right.
guys really don't pay attention. Really idiots. I'm playing. You guys are great. You
I,
guys are great.
I'm only half serious.
I'm only half serious. I mean, look at this. First time a girl's in chat and she comes up with like just gangbusters here, guys.
Okay.
Making us look bad.
Season 3 leaked pictures tease an emotional funeral scene. So.
Oh, God, sorry,
sorry.
guys.
Audio.
Sorry for the audio, guys. Yeah.
So he said from a funeral?
What's happening? Yeah. It's because it doesn't like my pop-up blocker.
Ah,
It's fine. Okay. So here, like,
oh, well, that's just on set.
that's on set.
Yeah.
There's Caitlin.
I don't know about the leaving
know.
with his mom thing.
I don't see that. On Hyacinth leaked pictures of the set. Just Jared. Just
Oh my God.
Just
What is this it?
Jared.
I don't know. Is that it?
Yeah, it says The Flash 3X23. So, do you see was she a redhead?
Like everyone's crying and he's like saying goodbye to her. So
Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh, look, right here. Oh, fuck. I hate this laptop so
Wow.
much.
you gotta pop it up.
Leaked video, Barry and his mom. Yeah. It's like,
Oh my gosh.
well, it's all blurry as hell, but
Yeah, but you're right. Oh my gosh. I don't know. So what? He's like, well, if one person dies, I can at least do one thing and bring one person back. Is that what
Yeah.
he's gonna do? Oh my gosh. I don't know. This is becoming way too much right now.
There's so much.
This is way too much.
I'm just saying. We're gonna have these. We gotta pop these photos up somehow. Maybe next week because it's gonna take a long time.
actually,
Hold on. Like
let's see if this works.
Jeez.
he's like giving her kisses.
but
So I feel like that's
goodbye.
like maybe a flashback.
Yeah, it's a flashback, but he's in a suit.
In the suit, like it's a ghost. You know, he's like my ghost because it's also got. Anyway.
Jeez.
Yeah, but the actress playing his mom is there, so.
Again, maybe Ghost Mom. you
Ghost
know?
Mom,
Like she's like,
comforting
it's okay to let go.
him.
Yeah, it's okay to let go, Barry.
Yeah.
I mean, look, everyone else is wearing suits and stuff, and she's wearing like a knitted sweater and mom jeans.
Yeah.
So it's clearly, and she's most likely wearing exactly what she wore when she died. So that is probably it. It's probably Ghost Mom.
All right,
you
guys,
know?
join me as I browse Google.
So what?
Join me as I browse Google.
Oh wow, you guys are actually gonna get to watch
That's
Ernie
cool.
do stuff right now.
Let's see.
So we're gonna get some leak photos
Yeah.
and see something
Apparently,
pretty cool.
she says that yes, the theory is that she represents the Speed Force.
Oh, that makes sense. So Speed Force, like, it's okay, Barry. These things happen. I would be pissed at the Speed Force. Speed Force has not helped me as much as it's supposed to.
Yeah, that's one of the pictures.
One of the pictures, and that's supposed to be the mom, and that's. And then what was the other one I saw? This one, holding hands. The video of Barry and his mom. They're holding hands, look like they're walking away.
Into the Speed Force.
Yeah,
yeah,
but we
right
had
here,
that.
that
They had
one.
the one where you could clearly see it right on set, and it was like, oh. Still,
What else?
man, look at that. Like, geez.
Mom equals the Speed Force.
Yeah,
totally possible.
I agree with you, Lily. I think
like
it
so
is.
like he's probably gonna kill himself. Like he's gonna edit on himself, and then he's gonna
think
get
so?
and then he's gonna like get trapped in the Speed Force, or he might like throw himself in the Speed Force, and then there is where he'll see his mom, and it'll be actually the Speed Force representation as his mom,
Right.
helping him go in and release Jay Garrick, and then Jay Garrick goes off and
And he
his
stays
place, yeah.
in, and Barry stays in, and that's
Yeah.
how we'll end the season. So this way, next
Yeah,
season starts
Barry
off with
being-
us trying to get Barry out of
Yeah.
the
I mean,
Speed
like,
Force
like,
again.
like, look at this picture. No, God damn, I hate when it does this. But like, if you see this picture, oh no, don't do that.
Oh,
No,
it's
it doesn't-
happening.
No, it's just.
It may just be one of those moments where Barry actually feels like, you know,
Alright.
I think he's probably going to give up, and Speed Force shows up and tells him these things sometimes do have to happen. You are important, blah, 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 yada, yada. One of those, like, encouraging. So Barry's like, okay, I
Yeah.
will let go. And the Speed Force represents, you know, Speed Force shows up as someone that's, of course, he
Important
remembers
to him,
his
yeah.
mom and tells him, Barry, without you, even though Iris is gone, without you, if you're not here, so many other things will happen. Blah, 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 blah,
But
blah.
like from here, you can see Jay Garrick's right there, or it could be his dad, either or. And he's kissing Iris, and then who else is there?
Yeah.
Freaking Draco
Being able to say
Malfoy,
goodbye to her somehow.
HR,
God, dude, this is like
Cisco.
way
Hey,
too
look, there's
much.
Gypsy too.
Really?
Gypsy's there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's supposed to be his mom. So I mean, this probably is all happening in the Speed Force.
I can't deal with this. I can't deal. There's too much happening right
Yeah.
now on the show, and I'm getting to a point where I'm just like, Gypsy does kick ass, and I have to wait for the moment where we get to see her.
And yes,
Oh my
Carlos, I
God.
watched the video.
Wait. That's not
Yeah.
the mom. That's Dr. Brand.
No, that's the mom.
No, that's the mom.
That's a redhead.
They showed right there. Well, Brand is a redhead, isn't she?
Wait, which one's
No,
Brad?
she's blonde. She's like a strawberry blonde.
Oh,
But the mom is a redhead.
and you know why Sarah would know, right?
Because I don't really pay attention to hair.
Well, you know, her producer, her. There was a moment where she could have been Bran. Is what I'm saying.
It was a very
guys.
far moment.
Yes,
Um,
but it was a moment that we were actually expecting and we were looking forward to. It would have been so amazing.
It would have
So-
been really cool.
Oh my
If I,
gosh.
yeah.
Well, can you tell the story?
There's no story, so. I was just, I didn't even get to audition.
So
It's not a story.
her agent was like, "Hey, this sounds like it would be great for you," and he submits.
She.
She submits Sarah. She see because the future is female, guys. So, shout out to Kat Grant who said that on. You guys have not watched Supergirl, have you?
No, I'm very behind.
Oh my gosh!
I'm waiting for it to hit
was getting actually
Netflix.
pretty good. I know, see, you don't care about it because Ernie, you're a
So-
misogynist.
No, I fucking
Okay,
love
so
Supergirl.
whatever.
That's like,
But have you
it's
not
like,
watched
like
it?
here's Flash and here's Supergirl.
Oh,
But
whoa, I
no,
didn't say that. I said Flash is really good and Supergirl's right here.
That's what
yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, okay. I
That's
thought
what
you
he
said
did.
Supergirl.
No.
Oh, okay.
He had it
okay.
your same
and
way.
Then, and then Arrow was like, you got to go downstairs, take an elevator.
All right, kids,
and
so
then after that,
final
go down
thoughts.
I kind of like Arrow a little bit more than Legends of Tomorrow.
Wow.
I watched Legends of Tomorrow, and I
long
know
do you
it got
have
better after season 2, but I still kind of like Arrow because it was starting to redeem itself.
So how long do you have that problem?
Like,
Like, thinking that something that's good is something that's bad is really good. Like,
how long have you had the problem with being an asshole and a jackass? Let's go back to that fan art.
I'm saying the asshole.
Wait, let's do
I'm saying
this.
the asshole. Oh, guys, I'm hurting. That's why it's happening. They can hear this. They can
My
still
laptop
hear
is
this. They can still
expensive.
hear it.
I like being able to black out the screen when I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, my
That
goodness.
was so amazing.
Kids.
Ernie,
All right.
Ernie's a dangerous man.
Final
guys.
thoughts.
Don't leave me
Looking
alone
forward
with him.
to tomorrow. Next week. Are you terrified for next week?
Okay,
Are you excited for
Oh yeah, the depressing vibe. I can't.
Next week
smell
it's gonna be the goodbye of Candace Payton, goodbye of Iris for quite some time.
Look, it got you.
It got you. She died, man. I'm sorry. I wasn't happy with the fact that she died. I wasn't. I didn't expect for it now. I wanted it next week. This episode just threw me for a loop. I don't know what's gonna happen. But yes, I'm terrified for what's gonna happen because I don't want to cry on TV. I don't want to cry here.
No one will see you cry.
I will cry
if it happens. It'll just be a little
happens.
puffy,
I
and
will
it's
cry.
gonna be okay.
I don't want to cry, guys.
I don't wanna cry.
I know.
Right? Like Mariah Carey says.
Oh, jeez.
I don't want to cry.
That's gonna make me cry, right? So what do you feel about you? For next
I'm
week?
really excited because I want to know how they're going to set up next season. Because all of this, this whole second half of the third season has been phenomenal.
Oh man!
Like there really hasn't been any fillers. They hit the ground running and they
Yes.
just kept going. And we had that month hiatus, which was garbage.
No, well, they did have the whole Monster of the Week thing in the beginning.
Which is fine.
Scared me a little.
Still
But
set it up.
there was still reason for it. You know, it was all for
It
that,
was still
you know?
setting up the story.
We never got Magenta back, or whatever
No.
her name is. Magenta, right?
But now I just want to know
because
what's
she's
going to
a killer,
happen for
so.
next season, and that's what I'm really excited about, is the way it's going to get set up. What's
Yeah.
the cliffhanger for next season?
The cliffhanger, I think.
Because I'm really glad they
Barry and
didn't.
Speed Force.
Barry stuck in the people
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
We've already done it.
I know, but this time, in there. Sorry.
Thank you. I'm just really glad that they're not doing the cliffhanger, will they, won't they, as, you know what I mean?
Thank God.
Because it was supposed to be May 23rd, which is next Tuesday.
That's right.
So that's how that went. So they could have been like, will they, won't they? And like totally stopped it at his run and then picked it up in the fall there. And I'm really
heck
glad
yeah.
that they didn't do that.
Heck, and if I do cry, yeah, we will record it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have it there so you can see me just kind of break down and ask why and piss in Ernie's cup or something. It's gonna happen.
Ernie, what are
Whatever it
you
is.
looking forward to for next season? Or for the
No,
finale?
For the finale, I'm gonna be licking Daniel's tears. Yes.
One salty tear.
Oh, yes, they taste
like
so good.
Crybaby, you're just gonna
Yeah.
drink the jar.
Like Cartman.
Like Cartman.
Oh God, you taste so good. Yes.
Creepy.
Yes. Cry for
So
me.
creepy.
Cry for me. Yes.
Why are you
So-
so creepy right now?
That's how he
So
sounds.
yeah, it looks like Barry's gonna go at it with Savitar. It says on here that he goes
See,
at
Glenn
it.
McDaniel is saying that's not the
He's
actress
gonna
that
go
plays
after
the mom.
Savitar.
It is the actress that plays the mom.
I don't know, man. I mean, everyone else is talking about the photos, and they're saying yes, it is. They are
There's
saying
also a
it.
video of them, apparently.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a video.
Yeah.
I don't know,
and there
man.
was a picture of her facing forward, too.
Oh yeah, that was.
You
We
just
saw
didn't
that.
click
Yeah.
on it.
Because it came out like a
Yeah,
tiny
it
little
was small.
button.
But
But I mean, I think. Hey, Alex. Shout out to you. Alex just showed up in the
What
room
up?
again. So.
yeah, with
just-
that,
yeah.
any other final thoughts?
And man, I don't
Hashtag
know.
keep virus dead.
Glenn is hitting us with the electricity. Thank you, I appreciate it. I know
Charge us.
Carlos just said stop it, but yeah, give us a charge, man. We'll know that you guys are still watching it.
You
anyway.
don't own this chat. It's funny. If you want to get our attention, you got to use that super chat. Because if you use the super chat, that's what gets our attention, not the emojis. The emojis kind of get
We whisper.
shuffled by
We
a
do
little
the
bit.
the super chat.
Super chat.
Whisper.
You can have that happen,
Like-
guys.
Little
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm just saying, guys. You guys go
I'm
ahead,
down to
guys.
see Barry's mom again, not getting stabbed.
Right, in a whole different way.
Yeah.
Well, Super Samurai says he's so down to see piss in a cup and licking up tears. And I agree with you. I am down to see definitely both of those. Because licking my tears isn't as bad as piss in his cup. So.
I hugged him today and he smelled like French fries. I asked him if he ate French fries. He said not at all.
I didn't, and that's
So I
the
know.
scary part. This hoodie smells like fries. It really does. The shirt smells clean because I knew it. I was like, I just got this out the laundry, but this, I don't know where this hoodie's been. I don't know. That's the scary part, guys. Savitar could have worn my hoodie and like became a short order cook. That's probably what he's doing. On the time while he's missing, he ran, showed up, took my hoodie,
that's
and then he's
exactly
like,
what happened.
"Time to live my life. It's all about my turn now." You know,
You're a weirdo.
he's living his truth. So he's like, you know, a short order fry cook.
Living
Look at
his
me.
true self, like
Yeah.
Wally.
Yes, just like, oh yeah, that's something I didn't get to talk about. There was news. I don't know if you guys saw it, but
We're gonna
the
call him
actor-
Hot Wheels.
No,
Sorry.
the
I'm gonna call him Hot
Is his
Wheels
name
now.
Keenan?
is it Keenan?
Keanu?
Keanu? Sorry, I don't know, but the guy that plays Kid Flash, I don't know why this is news. I really don't know why, but
Everyone's
everybody talks about
sexuality
like
is news.
yeah,
Just like
apparently.
every pop star gets asked if they're a virgin. It's like, why do you care about my personal
Yeah, I mean,
life?
it's real. Come on, guys. We all know privately Justin hit it. So, moving on. But I mean, that's he's publicly Justin was like, we're very Justin
We wear our
Timberlake
purity rings.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake and Britney. He said they were.
Wait, what was the news again?
Oh, anyway, I'm sorry.
Then what was the news?
So Kid Flash came out as bisexual.
Live your
There you go.
truest self.
That's the actor. Yeah, I'm like, he's living his truth. I don't understand why that's a big deal. I don't know why it's on the news.
It's not a
Like,
big deal. But
yeah, but they were like, oh, everyone, pay attention to this. And I was like, why am I paying attention to this? Like, what does it matter to me? Unless he wants to date me. Then,
but yeah.
Yeah.
hey, man, come on. The guy he's attractive and he's got money. I'll do it. But besides that, what does it matter? What does it matter? That's all I'm
matter.
saying.
Doesn't
You
really
know,
matter.
he can date both of us. It would be, right?
So much more competition.
Oh,
It's
you'd
such
be
a
like, you'd
pain.
be like my sister wife. It'd be
No,
great.
if you
I'd be fine with it.
seriously think about it.
I'd be fine with it.
Him coming out as bi means it's just more competition. It's
That's
just,
right.
It just
More
means more
competition.
competition.
That's true.
It's
He's
fine.
taking over the whole
He's a
field.
handsome
He's like,
guy.
I do what
Spread
I
your
want.
love around.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. Congratulations to him. But
Is that my hair?
Yeah, it's like brilliantly red.
you can make a clone of Sarah now.
Do you guys randomly find your hair on your clothes?
No, it's usually my hair.
Yeah,
I usually find my
That's
hair.
true.
He
And
finds
I've
my
tried-
hair
I-
and his stuff too.
I do, but I've tried to make clones of Ernie. It's still not working out. I don't know. I mean, I put it in a case and I stare at it.
Oh my god.
Nothing
Okay,
happens.
and on that note, thank
Nothing
you guys
happens.
so much for watching and chatting with us.
Daniel, where's the next place we're gonna see you at?
Besides this, you're gonna see me actually on our Twin Peaks after show coming up. Congratulations, I love Twin Peaks.
When is that gonna be?
I forgot when. I don't know. Whenever Twin Peaks airs, I'm gonna.
What else are you on?
Soon, right?
Besides this, Riverdale just ended. I may start making appearances on American Gods if we're continuing with it. We had a little bit of a hiatus, but I think we're coming back, and if we do, I may show up for American Gods.
Yeah, well, that last time it was my Mother's Day.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the thing.
That-
So that's why we
the day
didn't-
off.
That was the reason why. So if you guys do watch American Gods, the reason why we weren't was last week was once again it was Mother's Day. People got to spend time with family, man. Sorry for that, but they're definitely coming back, and I love that show, so I
Yeah.
may be on that. After that, Riverdale just I don't know what I'm doing.
I
don't know what I'm doing.
after Flash next week, I don't know what I'm doing either. I'll be around
Do you wanna-
somewhere.
Should I cut my hair?
If you're available
No.
for American
Nobody
Gods.
wants me to cut my hair. I honestly don't care if I cut my hair or not. But,
But if you
but
cut
everybody
it-
does not want me to cut my hair, so it's.
If you
It's
cut
not
it,
my-
you gotta get a good haircut,
it
not like a
grows
50
back,
cent
though.
one from a sport clip.
Oh yeah.
Like
It
you're
grows-
not going
it
to a
grows
hair
back.
cuttery.
Yeah, no,
You know what I
no.
mean? Like,
You gotta go to
I would-
Supercuts.
Haircuttery.
I would rather pay for you to have a good haircut than you go to a hair cuttery.
Yeah, you got to go to some
Your hair is
shade.
too nice. Someone's
Yeah.
like you're either just gonna buzz it off.
Butcher
It's gonna
it
be
and ruin
uneven.
it.
It's not good.
I don't care what I do. I think that's the reason why it's so long because I just didn't care about getting a haircut.
You should donate it to like Lots of Love
Okay.
Is it long enough?
if you're gonna cut it like
It's
all off.
It's almost as long as yours.
Almost,
Oh,
yeah.
well, yeah. You should totally do that.
Seriously,
and it's like
dude.
virgin hair, so
Yeah.
you haven't dyed it.
Yeah,
that's what I
exactly.
mean.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. I almost
and
did dye it
some
though.
places only
I almost
Oh,
did
yeah.
dye it.
that's
take
true.
that type of hair. So
See?
Okay,
So I
but-
mean, dude, you could do Lots of Love. It would be something nice to do.
I'm totally serious.
If
Dennis,
you
my
do cut your hair.
hairstylist, I'm gonna call him and he's gonna cut your hair.
Not,
Just let it happen.
Not,
I
yet,
also miss
not
you,
yet, but
Riverdale.
that's something I'll probably end up considering. But if I do want to let it grow a little bit longer before that happens.
That's fair. Think about it.
I don't want to
Think
give them. I
about it.
don't want to give them a little chunk.
Oh,
Let me get
yeah,
a lot
that's
of- I want to give them a lot of
You
Ernie.
do have a guest star on.
Oh, my friend is coming. My friend Josh Locke is coming. He is an editor for IGN, and
Yep.
he will be joining us next week, which will be super cool.
Yeah.
Super nice dude.
So that's gonna be cool. Thank you for reminding us. I forgot about that, Glenn. But yeah, that's right. We're gonna have a special guest for the finale.
That's next week.
Yeah.
And then we are doing anime super chat. I'm gonna be doing that on this Thursday.
Thursday. Okay. So anime. Super Chat.
Yeah,
What else-
I'm
what
gonna
else
do
can
the same thing I'm doing on this show, and it's just talk shit. I'm just
what
gonna go
else-
in there and talk shit.
Where
Right.
else? Where else can they find you besides that?
They're trying to put me on the American Gods one, and I'm like, that's on a Sunday. That's
I know, I
Church
feel
of
the same
Ernie
way.
day off.
I feel
Yeah,
that kind of
right?
way, but I'm like, I may just stop by. I don't know, because I'm gonna be.
I,
I'm gonna show up for freaking
Yeah.
Twin Peaks. Maybe that's wrong.
Yeah.
No,
Otherwise,
for now
I like
it's just gonna
screen
be.
find us on social
anime.
medias.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna see you guys next week. Well, kind of. I'll be
We
behind.
will.
I'll be
I think
behind
all
the
four
table.
of us can
I think we can
totally
all
do
fit.
it.
We could, but
We have
I
a big
could-
old table.
I'd rather be in the back of the table screaming shit than on the other side.
Don't
of the
worry,
table.
we'll still make sure at least he shows his face for a few
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
A few minutes in at least. But you're
Daniel
right.
needs hair.
Daniel needs
I
it.
need it.
I love Carlos so much.
Carlos, you understand what a haircut is, right? I mean, just,
Stop.
we're on that level.
All right, kids. Thank you for the great combo today.
Yeah, tune in next week
Into
so
my
you can get your
sadness.
dating advice. Yeah, dating advice.
Yes,
Is that what we're
light,
gonna do?
light behind the shadow will give you dating advice.
Actually, in fact, that's what we should do. We should just, like, right after this episode, right after the season finale, we'll come back next week when Flash is on and we'll just do dating advice.
Can we please do that show, the nerd dating advice
The
show?
nerd- Honestly, guys, if you can tell us if you would like to see that, make sure you do leave it in the actual comments of this video.
Yes.
Mention, hey, they mentioned something about a nerd dating show. I wonder if they could actually do that. Dating advice. You guys will be able to write in, doing it during the chat and everything.
Uh-huh.
Hey, this is my situation, whatever it may be. You'll be able to email us. We'll be able to answer it. It would be great. So that sounds like something that would be interesting.
I think it would be fun.
I mean, we just want to know. We're mining here, and if you guys need it, we want to make sure that we service you. But once again, social media. Where can they find us?
Rogue-tastic, like Rogue the X-Man, tastic, like fantastic. Except for Snapchat, which is Rogue1283, because they won't let me change it from my 1990s handle.
Can't stand that. I can't at all. Since we're gonna say the best for last, I'll go. You can find me at therealj_Rome. That's everywhere for social media, and the best for last.
Well, it's the_journey on Instagram, on Twitter. I'm barely on my Twitter. Instagram's better because I usually take a lot of pictures of, DJ. A lot of DJ pictures. And then when I'm at events, I was at WeirdCon. Oh my god, WeirdCon, it was so
Your
great.
whole Instagram should just be like
it was
looks like
Nerf
it's
gun
DJs.
fighting, and it was like I was LARPing. It was so much. It was so awesome. My Instagram's where it's at, and then my Facebook fan page where I'm gonna start video game streaming
that's right.
soon.
Oh yeah, fun.
Then I got Box TV where I do all skits and comedy.
Movie
Melee, which we're gonna be doing some movie debating soon. We're gonna do Alien, the new Alien one. So we're gonna have this cool. We're gonna have this really cool segment on Movie Melee where either say that you and me do it. So we'll go watch Alien. We'll flip a coin before the movie starts.
Okay.
Now depending on who gets what side, I'm calling it critic versus critic, kind of like spy versus spy. And somebody has to be the good critic, the other one has to be the bad critic. So the good critic has to go in and look at and find all the good stuff about the movie, while the bad critic has to go in and find all the bad stuff of the movie. So at the end, you get two points of views of the movie. You have one person just saying all the great stuff about the acting or the scenes,
Right.
and the other person just talking about the plot holes and the shitty acting or whatever, and give you
is
two sides of
flaws.
it. And they're just gonna go at it about that movie. So we're gonna try to do that for Alien.
Wow. Alien Covenant, that's a deep one to
Oh,
go for.
exactly.
I've already seen it, and I'm an Alien fan. I have good and bad parts already for it. Already. Anyway,
I can't wait
so
for
that's
it.
where you can find us. You can always just hit us up on Twitter using the hashtag FlashpointTHS.
And follow Flashpoint THS.
THS.
And that
on Twitter.
hashtag show.
That's
And that
right.
hashtag show.
Follow and subscribe. That's definitely
Yeah.
what we want. What are we at on
I was gonna
Twitter
say-
right now? We're about to hit the 200 mark?
We hit 200.
Oh, we already hit 200.
Yeah, we hit 200
So-
tonight.
Yeah, we
kids.
hit 200 as far as followers, and we want to go ahead and hit 300. So help us out so we can get that. And as far as subscribing to this channel, we hit the 10K. Help us so we can go
Yeah.
ahead and hit now to the next 10K.
Make
20K.
sure to follow Josh Yeel, our special guest for next week. He is Joshua Yeel, YEHL.
That's right.
He saw Wonder Woman tonight, so he's going to be posting his review of that.
Ooh, so if you guys want to find out some more info concerning that, you can definitely make sure you
When
follow
does that movie
Joshua.
come out?
I think it's next week, month. Huh?
Next week it's
Is that right?
Aliens, right? Yeah, the
Yeah,
underscore
yeah.
journey. JERN. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely, I would suggest the real J_Rome.
Should know
Definitely.
this.
Yeah. You should definitely follow him, so this way you can get some of the deep cut information concerning Wonder Woman. Thank you guys for watching, sticking with us this season. We've grown as far as the Flashpoint Army. We appreciate that, and we're looking to even grow even further. Next week will be the season finale, so be ready for a lot of tears.
Why don't you do American Gods?
Because I like to have my Sundays
off
too.
Yes.
You see, Church of Erni, everybody takes Sundays off.
I also have class on Mondays I have to prep for.
So we don't really know. But at least you'll be able to see us all together for next week, the finale. We will cry. We will be upset.
Except for me.
Some of us will even applaud, cheer,
You may
and
feel
dance.
for Joe.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, he wanted Joe to die too, remember?
Oh, I thought that.
He wanted all the West to
Anyway,
die.
we could keep going. Let's
Ernie pretty much on his weekends wears a white robe and a hood.
What?
So
Yes.
that's I don't know. I'm saying you want all the black people on the show to die. I'm just saying that's the reason. Anyway,
you took
no,
it
that's
there.
not that's not the case though. But Ernie does hate the West
Fan
because no, hey, please, it's so dark. Help me. Oh God.
Seen one.
God. Why is it making me?
This-
People can see. Hey guys. So
I have to save his life right now.
Yes, thank you. So, yay.
Let's go now.
You'll see us next week. It's been great, and goodbye, world.
Bye.
I'll see you next time.
I'm gonna murder you.